My next guest is making a film debut with a starring role in the new M. Night Shyamalan's thriller, The Village. It opens today. Please welcome Bryce Dallas Howard. Nice to meet you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
A girl in a red dress. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, it's a little naughty.
No, okay, it looks good. It looks good. Now, I wasn't thinking. Well, I was thinking naughty. I wasn't saying naughty, but no.
Yeah.
You see, I can't even think naughty because your dad is Ron Howard, who is a friend of mine. So I can't even think that way.
I know. I've dealt with that my whole life.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm Opie's daughter, and so I have to be pretty squeaky clean. You know.
Now, how big is your family? Tell people
It's pretty big. I have there's 4 children, and you know, my 2 parents, obviously, and 2 sisters, a little brother.
And you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a picture that made me laugh. I just saw it in the mat. You look all redheads. Look at that. Well,
Yeah.
2.5 redheads. But
Yeah. I know, that's kind of sad. And it's a little freakish when we all go out together, you know. You first see just a mob of redheads, and then you're sort of like, wait, do I recognize that guy from, you know?
You know, I saw you on The View the other day.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you said something that sort of it just made me think. It said you had never seen an episode of Happy Days. It would seem odd to me.
I know. Actually, when I sort of announced that on The View, my parents, that was the first time that they had ever heard that, too, and now they're panicked completely because they feel like, you know, my brother's 17 years old. They think that Child Services is going to come and show up and take him away because they've deprived him of this amazing show. So, well, it's true. You know, it's a really loved show, and all of us, actually, my parents then talked to all of us, and they were like, well, have you seen it, Paige? Have you seen it? You know, and all of us were like, no, not at all. So all 4 children, we've never seen an episode.
Well, so you didn't grow up here. You grew up in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Right. So, but so obviously you were not big TV watchers. Did your parents kind of?
Yeah, they tried to keep us away from the television set as much as possible.
Well, that's probably good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did you always want to be an actress?
Well, I didn't. I did want to be an actress secretly, but I wouldn't really admit to it till I got older. I always said I wanted to be a forensic anthropologist.
No, why? No, why is that? Is it because your dad's a director and you don't want to tell him you want to be an actor? I mean...
Yeah, I didn't really want to get any handouts, and I think it was more about just my own immaturity. I just wanted to sort of prove to myself that I could do it.
Were you sort of a rebellious child?
No, actually not so much. No. I was a little wicked to my parents, just verbally, but... Yeah.
Now, being wicked to Opie, that sounds hard.
I know.
Now, what did your parents want you to do? Like, what did they think would be a good career? So.
Well, my dad actually thought that I would be really great in retail.
That makes me laugh. I've never.
I know.
You know, you'd be good in retail. I've never heard a parent.
No, but he decided this really early as well. You know, when I was like 11. He would bring me to the local Banana Republic and introduce me to the sales managers and say, you know, she's really good with people, and, you know, when she's 16, maybe she could come in and get a job or something. I know.
Am I going to give your dad a hard time the next time I see him?
Oh, good Lord.
Now, but you did play a small part in some of his movies, right? Was it Parenthood?
Well, I was an extra. We were all sort of extras scattered around about in the background.
Well, we have a little clip here. See, well, you're in it for like 2 seconds. Here, take a look. Here we are. Cool.
Yeah.
Now tell us about The Village. You know, you were wonderful in this picture. You played the blind girl that lives in the village. I don't want to give anything away, so I'll let you describe it. But it's a beautiful looking picture, and you do just an amazing. It's hard to believe this is your first major role, but tell people what it's about. Go ahead.
Oh, well, it's called The Village. It like you said, it's difficult to really talk about it because there's all this secrecy shrouded around it. But it takes place in 1897, and it's about a group of people, a village, a community, and there are scary things in the woods. And don't you want to go see? No, it's really wonderful because it's a very strong romance as well, and it's a very unusual film, and it's a thriller. You know, that's what Night does best. So.
Now let's take a look at this this clip. This is when the
door.
The creatures or whatever it is might be coming. I'm going to be careful. I don't get
there's a warning bell.
There's a warning bell whenever
the creatures are coming in.
The creatures ever come near the village. The warning bell goes off. Okay, here we go. Scene from the village.
Must close the door.
Lucius is outside walking.
They're coming.
He's inside, safe somewhere. Please close the door.
He'll come back to make sure we're safe.
Well, Bryce, wonderful job. Congratulations. Just a wonderful debut film, and I'm sure you have a long and illustrious career ahead of you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Be right back with Dwight Yoakam and our 4th Summer Concert Series right after this.